Okay. Another power hour. So what we do is, again, we just smash it for an hour to see how many clients we can get. So this hole, I like this hole. 20% downhill, and when you've got a bit of a tailwind like this, I might just play that full top, you know, because 13.7 is 13.3. But I'm going to play a 12.01 pull, so just want it to just stop a ring further forward. It does mean it might run through. So of course my head's realised that and then underpowered it just a touch, but it's going to clear that rough. Stop. Ooh. I think I've got that last one in. Why? I don't understand. Now, absolutely no point offsetting this. I should put this in even if I hit great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what our screenshot is. Okay, that's me back at max. It's always nice to see that, because you then get to do this. Oh, look at that, someone's just won one. Pennywise has just won one after I have, so I miss out on the number one spot. It's funny how they do it. But the tiebreaker essentially for the number one spot on the global rankings is whoever last hit 62.70. So if I win this, theoretically, I go back in and I'm top. So 10% hold this, and normally I'd play over on the right hand side, but with 11 miles an hour, that is just enough. That is just enough get me over that rough. So this should stop about 4:30, something like that. Might be a touch more. 4:34. It is a good looking ball, that one. What's my life turnover? Is that 106 billion? I topped 100 on Sunday. Only just, that's the risk we're using there. Risk we're using a KM essentially. Right, so I want to play B52 here. It's going to be minus 10%. So it's going to be 13.7. There is a rough bump on, but it's so easy to skip through the green. Get a glitch roll. So I try not to play it unless it really is the best option. You need to play it near those rocks. No, that won't be far away. Cool. Came in a bit hot, a bit cooler, and that was going in. Prez hasn't left. No. That's the risk with the rough bump. If you hit it too far on the downslope, it kills it off, and if you hit it too far up it, you skip over into the bunker. I do have two accounts in the stink in a minute. One was just in as a placeholder. It was going to go back to feed the stink, but I came 28th in the master. So that's me there, Sparty Clash. And got 8,500 coins. Hit a minus 31 in weekend. So we're a 9k min clan, so I've got another 2 tournaments to play with him. Or her. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Interesting wind direction this, because normally with a tailwind I would play max plus 10 on the other side where he is now, But with a crosswind like that, you don't want to play max plus 10 because you're pulling too far to the left. You want to play mid plus 10. But then, I think the better shot is to play at 25% slider plus 10 in front of the rough, but have a big 1201 pull. Oh, he's gone way left. Oh no, it's come in nicely. It's very difficult to get that shot accurate. Whereas this, 10.4, no, 10.4. So I'm going to play 7.5 here. I'm going to leave myself just a little gap. So this is 25% slider plus 10%. Oh no, great. It won't be too bad, but it's not going to win, I don't think. No. Idiot. I stopped myself from putting that extra bit of backspin on. Okay, give me a second. I'm just gonna how do I mute my mic? Let's go into Omlet for a second. Should have won that last hole. I like it, but he did play a good shot. Oh, tough this one. Yeah, nice shot. So I'm going to switch to a KM here. You just need that little bit extra. It's not the side spin. You want to aim it there. And then it's going to be mid plus 10, which is 6.8. Pull it up to max. That should be okay. Like an old man, I'm sat on my sofa, I've got a blanket on. Got thick socks on, get rid of them. Oh, beer's making me sniff. Don't care, but it is. Dodgy shot this. It should be alright. He's got to play max OP to do it. It is certainly safer. Yeah, you get a lot of drift there. You'll see how much drift he had there though. I don't know how far up I am compared to him, but I might have to play the double bounce. It really depends. Yeah. There's no way I make that. So. $11.7. I'm going to play this mid, which is about 8.6. Risky shot this. I've slightly overpowered that. It might be a mistake. Oh, I've just got away with it. It's turned out to be a decent shot. %, no move target. Okay, so I'm going to play 3 back, 4 back here. No, I'm not going to play 3 back because I'm switching to cat, which is 11.6. So I'm going to pull into an 11.6. Probably should have played the rough bump. Still, soon find out. Oh, no, that's okay. So he's going for the RB hit. If I were him, I'd be playing this at 10%, 10.5 pullback, and then an extra ring. Risky shot in this tailwind, but I understand why he's doing it. Oh, he's done well. Just overcooked it. See if he wants another one. No. Got a platinum chest. So what I'm going to do is unqueue. I'm going to queue that one instead, and I'm going to open that one. I quite often get tempted to open platinum chests, like when I get them, and they're always disappointing. So I've stopped doing it now. Such a waste using special balls in tour play. I mean, I do it as well. It's just no need to do it. So it's probably minus 20%. I tend to play at minus 10, but I'll play it at minus 20. And it's a bit counterintuitive, this one, because you feel like you should play right spin. Oh, he's going to end up in the rough there. Oh, he's going to get away with it. Didn't need that extra top spin. It feels like your shot should be that, but it isn't. It's that. And then you do quite a wide curl. That should be alright. Yeah, see if you can catch, that's what you want to do, is catch that roll. That's going to be okay. See, I'm probably 6 or 7 yards behind him. Maybe 10, can't remember what his... there's just no need to waste a special. %40 downhill this one though. So, trick here is not to be a hero. All you want to do is put the ball on that green. I'm going to pull back here, and I'm going to do that. And it's probably not enough. So I'll stick a bit of overpower in there as well. That should be alright. But your only job here is to put this in sight of that green. Look how far left that kicked over. Right, 10% down, wind arrow, southwest, southeast, 2 back, 3 right, no curl, job done. So what we're going to do is we're going to park this here. 7.2. Hopefully that will get over the bunker. Oh, it's going to go long. Good lad. Tawny hole number 1 from last week. 15% drive, 15% second shot, or 15% drive putt, depending on the wind. Okay, so absolutely going to need one of those. 12.3. We're going to go full top, 1 left. I'm going to push that up so I can see where that drops is about there. It's 11.5, and I'm just going to push up because it's more of a cross than it is a tail. Lovely. Keep getting these notifications for Reddit. I used to be quite vocal on Reddit, but it's become so toxic. That sub has become so toxic, and it's like we were at the point where if somebody maxes the game, you know, they put up 6270 for the first time, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, and even if they put it up on their alt account, which I did recently, I think that's a decent achievement. I mean, I've maxed the game out in 5,500 games with my alt. I mean, obviously I know the tours and stuff, and I've got APOC 6 and Cat 6. But it's a decent achievement. Well, you post it up on Reddit now, and people just go, "Oh, you come here showing off," and it's like, "Oh, okay." It used to be that people, post up a hole in one that they were proud of, and people go, "Yeah, nice one, well done." Wait till you get to that on this tour, and then it plays completely differently and stuff like that, and it's just become toxic. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. And this is a tough shot in a headwind, because you can't wind arrow this. Because it's so narrow. So 10.4 on a minimum is 7.6. But what I am going to do is pull up a ring. It might go off the left hand side. Too much backspin. It's going to beat me again here. Yeah, that'll win this, even if it doesn't stay on. All right, let's get one back. Oh, I haven't seen that emoji before. Cowboy tipping hat down. Okay. I like this hole. Okay. Yeah, I might have to take a special here. I have to take a P4. Oh, is he headed for the rough or the bunker? He's got away with it. P4, might try one of the new ones actually. Only because I don't think I've only got P4 win 2 otherwise. So let's take one of those. .9. 10. Might have put too much curl on that. We'll see. No. Right, 25% on this shot. Oh. Okay, let's have a look. 10.7. I guess that to be about 0.7. See, I pitch into a slight downslope here, which gives your ball a bit of an acceleration. Let's see how close that gets. Oh, it's giving me the camera. Oh! If I'd have pulled that 1-to-1, it would have dropped. Hate this hole. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Just wish it didn't exist. Still, he is playing the same club as me, so I'm going to check his adjustment, but I suspect he'll play 50% here, which would be 12.3. Or if he plays 1-to-1, he's only playing 40%. Yeah, he's played 50. That's going to be nice. Didn't mean to hit that great then. Needed more backspin. But I have discovered a little spot. Okay, might have learnt enough about that hole to get somewhere. What's up next on this? Oh, the greetings emote. Right. Two wins to max out again. Let's try and do them before the end of PH. Oh, cute kid. Looks like my boy. It's obviously his though. Unless he's kidnapped my boy. Right. I don't want that. I want a... Let's just go Kingmaker. Now, 5 top here. Bring your red back to here. And then play mid plus 10, which is 8.7. Don't be tempted to OP, to play an extra ring, any of that. Saying that, I might have just put a touch of OP on that. I didn't mean to. Okay, that's alright. The problem here is if we get a headwind in the second shot. He is going to be well short. Well, he ain't getting up there. I'm going to have to full OP this. What about 4? Right, 11.2. 7.7. Yeah, I'm going to have to full OP this. Stuck an extra. Wow, how fun is that? I stuck an extra top there because quite often if you hit lower down that slope, there's not enough top to take it up. But I clearly didn't need it. He's not going to make this, but I've now got to make a rough save in order to really force him. He was never going to make that. Never, never, never. Should be fairly straightforward this, but like with all rough saves, you've still got to hit perfect. It might be okay. Might be okay because they're so short. If you quite often you just point it down the throat, and it'll be great left proof and great right proof. And I just moved that slightly off centre to the right because of the wind enough. Now this should be 30 coins to me, but I know every time I'm in this situation, my op hits perfect, and he's playing a sort of minus 40 uphill jobby here. So that's 150. My new goal is to try and get that next chest opened. Mr. Smith, very good player. Right. Just going to give a touch of OP here. He'll probably still go down the right hand side, but I'll be honest, I don't fancy it. With that, it's a strong right to left wind. I've got a shot to green here, so that's okay. No, he's going to play sensibly as well. It's quite rare to play off this pad actually. It's only this type of wind where it really is something you'd play. With any sort of tail, you'd play down the right hand side. You've got an easy run to green then. You have to play a lot of curl, but it's not a difficult shot. And in a headwind, you play on the left hand side, but bounce it between these rocks onto this bit of fairway here. The reason people rather go right is because this is a treacherous approach, not from quite where I am now, but it's an easy approach from here actually. Just going to offset that a touch. So I'm going to play this mid plus 10, 5.9. Because I think that, played great right anyway, but I think the general wind was going to bring it towards me. I'm miles too short. Okay, don't matter. Guaranteed eagle, isn't it? Come on. I wish PD had sort this out. Quite a lot of wind effect, considering it's only 8 mile an hour wind. We've both gone short. Have I missed this? just live streamed a missed putt. It's just lack of concentration. We all do it. We all do it. It's really annoying. I'll ask if he'll play me again. Idiots. If I'd have done that in tourney, I'd be fuming. Right. $11.5, 10.3. No, I've overcooked it again. I felt like it was a slight headwind. So I put that touch of OP on. What a knob. So I'm going to leave myself a dodgy shot here. Alright. Okay. It's makeable, but it's difficult. So -10. So I think this is about 25%. 5.5. I'm going to pull 6 because it's a strong cross. Well, it's not strong, but boom. such a difficult hole, this. He's going to adjust 12 rings here. He's probably playing 2 left spin. Just under 12. Oh no, Paul, what have you done? He got away with that because he underballed it in the first place. The trick on this hole is to try and get it to stop on the actual green. Because if you do that, 9 out of 10 times you win. .6. Come on. Oh, not enough. Should be enough for the win. See if he wants another one. Okay. Lots of people don't like this hole because it's very limiting. You've got all this, all these different routes. I don't think they come into play off the back tee. I think there's one route here, and that is up to this corner point and then straight to green. There is a rough bump to green, and I remember when it was in the tournament, would have been over a year ago. I think it was the first time I'd ever played this course. There was an RB by a rock on the green, but it was really dodgy. Right, so it's not a particularly strong tailwind, so I'm going to play 3 top, 3 right. I'm going to remove the 10%. It's normally max plus 10 this, but when I'm pulling into rough, I don't like putting 10% on. I'd rather give myself the extra room and curl it a bit harder. I'm hoping that will stay within the boundaries. And it's sit at about 360. 356, could have gone further. See, there's the rough punt spot. See that where that rock is? That is that's a definite opportunity for rough bump. Paul, what are you doing? So 8.8. I need to be able to adjust 8.8. So from here, I didn't really want to hit great, but it doesn't matter. Got quite close as well. Put It Inner has been invited. I'm back at max. See if I can stay there for the end of this session. So 9.6, get rid of the 10% again. I'm going to play this where I always do, which is at 0 yards. And I'm going to play 4.5 top. And I'm going to play mid, no elevation, 6.8. If the wind was in any other direction, I'd be playing it max plus 10. Oh, didn't really want that great hit. I hope I don't clip that rough. I don't think I will. No, it's going to be okay. Right, 10% hit. It's sometimes better to have a slight headwind hit because you can go for it full blast and you often get further than you would with a crosswind just playing it straight. Yeah, I'm going to end up almost on that fringe. Right, 8.9 at 30% is 2.6. So all I've got to make sure is that that 2.6 stays within the boundaries. I think this might drop left edge. Oh no, dead centre. holes like that when it's really downhill, I don't like to get into the rings and adjust. I like to see what's happening to the BG as you do it, because it's a bit glitchy, this screen. Right, we're going to play 25% slider here with 10% and wind arrow, but essentially that's going to tell me to run 8.1 would tell me to do 7.2. If I cancel out that wind arrow, it should be 35%, or 35%, yeah. So essentially at that angle it's 25% slider, 35%. But I prefer playing with the wind arrow. Eight, 7. $7.8. Just a tiny touch. Doesn't really need it, and it might take me off actually. That might have been an error. Oh, it was not an error. He just lost 3 to me, he won't be happy with that. But we should find, yeah, there we go. Right at the top with Kajal right behind me. So Ken's got a Kajal his name is, has got an account in this thing. I don't know if it's Mini Kajal. Let's have a look. Which one? Oh no, he's got Oopsie. Somewhere. Not that Oopsie, that Oopsie. That's Kajal. And Oops, my bad is his as well. He's just gone. I don't know why I'm 3rd in my friends list, but above him here. I think it's probably because he's got more games played, more earnings. Anyway, it was a good PH. I'd like to have said that we opened that other chest, but I'm not going to fuss about it tonight. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. I shall be streaming more till 12. At the moment, I'm just streaming every time I'm playing because why not? Puts a bit of content out there. There's not a lot of Tour 12 content out there. Gives you a chance to watch me missing a putt, which I did. But getting back up to max, so all good. All right, cheers for that. See you soon.